Um, this happened about a week ago before this video was uploaded. At least a week. That's the oldest. That's the oldest video that I saw on it that was talking about this incident. I've I've seen a lot of police shooting videos that the officer was justified in shooting the suspect. But this one, there was no justification for this. I wish I had more information before I uploaded this video, but I don't. I think it happened in Charlottesville, North Carolina, something like that. I just typed in man shot by police in Charlotte or something like that, and you will see that he's kneeling in front of this car, and you can see the body cam of the officer. You can see her. Yes, a she. You can see her hands. You know, he's like kneeling in front of the car. So it look like he's praying. You know. I don't think he was, but that's besides the point. What happened was this guy, who was a father of, I think, 3 children, if I'm not mistaken. 3 children. Faithful man, hardworking, black father at that. You know, being the father that he can be, you know, for his children. And one day he finds out that his baby mother or wife is cheating on him. Now, yes, that would cause some people to act fucking crazy, you know. To the point where they want to confront the guy who their significant other is cheating on him with. He found out the guy worked at Burger King. And he was a manager there. So he took a gun and he went there. I don't know why the fuck he did this. He went to Burger King and pointed the gun to the patrons and the workers, demanding where the man was at, scaring the living shit out of them. You know, it's like they have nothing to do with your dilemma, man. We know you're hurting, you know, but come on. I'm trying to eat. You know, I'm trying to eat there. I'm not trying to fucking be scared out of my mind of some stranger coming to the restaurant pointing a gun at me. And if I'm working there, what the fuck, man? You know, I'll tell you where the guy is at, but you don't got to point the gun at me. See, he went there with the intent of killing this guy. That's what I believe. Why would he bring the gun? If he didn't intend to kill him. So by the time the police got there, the man or the target was in his car, and the victim was outside the car kneeling. No, he was squatting, and he didn't even have the gun out. So it was like 5 or 6 officers surround the car, and you got the woman who shot him. She's like, put the gun down. You know, all officers saying put the gun down. She's saying put the gun down. And he didn't do it right away. He probably was conflicted, like, shit, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna kill this guy, or am I gonna comply with the officers? You know, he didn't do it right away, so they kept shouting at him to put the gun down. Take the weapon and put the gun down, you know, take the weapon out, or whatever. He didn't even have the weapon in his hand. But they knew he had a weapon because the person who called 911 said he had one. So they already knew he had a weapon. So he takes the weapon out. Doing it as he was told. He takes the weapon out. And the moment they saw the weapon, he was taken out of his pocket. The female police officer shot him. I mean, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Telepathically rise it out of his pocket and telepathically sit it on the ground? He's gonna have to grab the weapon, ma'am. And she have the nerve to say she was fending for her life. No, she was afraid for her life. What? And you got people defending this shit. I seen one commenter, he was like, well, he was stupid for having a gun in the first place. He was stupid for... Yes, he was. But we're not talking about that. We talking about this man was shot unjustifiably. It's like, yeah, he was fucking stupid for doing what he did and having a gun and shit. But he was doing as he was told. He wasn't trying to shoot them. His body language wasn't going into offense mode. His body language it was in compliance mode. He was complying. No. The officer was unjustified in this. And this happened to be a female officer this time, because most of the footage I saw, actually all of them were all male officers. This is a female officer. Now I don't want to sound like I'm sexist, but if you think I am, that's your problem. But I'm going to say this. Now I'm not going to discourage my child or any girl who desires to be a police officer. I'm not going to discourage them. I'm going to say go for it. If you want it, reach it. Reach for the stars, you know. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be female police officers on patrol, you know. I'm saying that job, the patrol part, is better suited for a man than it is for a woman. Because for one, excuse me, for one, fucking itching. For one, female are very emotional creatures, females. And they sometimes they will act rationally as a result of that emotion. And number two, the fact that sometimes these officers are going to have to wrestle a suspect down or chase them down or wrestle them and shit like that. A man is more suited to wrestle down a suspect and take them down and restrain them as opposed to a female. She would get her ass hurt, especially if that suspect is a male. A strong one at that. So, what the fuck my nose is itching for? Yeah, that's why I say that it's better suited for a male to go on patrol than a woman or a female. Not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying. Those are my reasons right there. Number one, emotional. Which some people said caused that lady to shoot him in the first place. She rushed to judgment because she was so emotional, even though she fucking told him, as well as her male officers, told him to put the gun down, take out the weapon and put it down. She shoots him anyway. Now I'm not going to go on a limb and say it was a male officer. If she was a male, she wouldn't have shot him. But you can't blame anybody that would say that. If she was a male, she wouldn't have shot him. I'm just saying. Call it what you like. I love women. I value women. I cherish women. But there are just some things that men are better at than women are. Women are better at receptionists, being receptionists than men. 911 dispatchers. Women excel at that job over men. And I listen to the 911 calls, and 9 times out of 10, it's a woman on the end of that line when they pick up. 911, this is police 911. Can we help you? They're the best at it. They're the best. I've seen some good male dispatchers too. I ain't saying men can't do it. I'm just saying women are better at it than men are. They just have that way of speaking. They have that way of, they have that tone of voice. They have that counseling-like voice. You know. Especially if the person who's calling is at their wit's end and say, oh, I'm about to kill myself, or oh my God, I can't believe I did this. Blah, blah, blah. You know, they calm you down and shit, you know. And number two, as I said, is that men are physically stronger than women, you know, so on average. So, yeah, it's pretty dangerous when you have to restrain a suspect or some shit like that. And some dumbass suspects, when they see a female is trying to fucking pursue them, they're going to be like, what you going to do, bitch? Your little ass. You know what I'm saying? Stupid, but it's what they do. But yeah, it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. I mean, that man was just doing what he was told and was shot dead. You know, crazy. And she's on administrative leave now. She's gonna get a job back. They're gonna just brush it up under the rug, you know. You got people defending her that she was justified. What the fuck, man? She was not. Man or woman, she was not justified. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. So that's the end of my video. This is Y Chromosome. Signing out. Peace and love.